Good morning and welcome to the Bedford team relays. The format is that everyone swims, then everyone bikes, then everyone runs. Please stay in the order in which you have registered your team so we know the identity of each team member on the course at any moment in time. All tagging takes place in transition. The timing chip is your baton. You will swap this over to your teammate once you have completed your discipline. In a change from the race day instructions, the timing chip will be worn around your wrist, not your ankle. You may leave transition after you've finished each discipline by the red exit fencing. Please be mindful of people racing. Only one member of the team can wait at the rack position at any one time. The swim is a single 750 metre course in a clockwise direction. If you get into any difficulty, roll onto your back and raise one arm, and one of the kayaks will come to you. You will be transferred to the shore as soon as possible. You may rest by holding on to a safety boat, provided that you do not gain any forward motion on the course as a result. There are 3 waves. Wave 1 will start one at a time, lining up along the lake bank in estimated swim time order. Please look for the marker post provided. Please note that your timing chip will not start until you cross the mat. Red hats go first, followed by white hats and then blue hats. Once you have completed your swim, you will run back into transition and release the next swimmer or first bike by swapping over your timing chip. Please ensure that this is securely fastened to your wrist before leaving transition. Transition. Please leave your transition area tidy. You are permitted to have a small rucksack in your transition space. You must have your helmet on and clipped before you touch your bike. Competitors must not put their helmet on until they have been tagged by their teammate. Timing chip, helmet, bike in that order. If you are wearing a number belt, please ensure the number is to the back. When you return to transition, you may only remove your helmet once your bike has been correctly racked. The bike course. Just to say, drafting is not permitted at this event. In simple terms, you should remain 10 metres away from the bike in front unless overtaking, where you have 20 seconds to pass. The marshals will report any team member if they are gaining unfair advantage by drafting. It is a single lap 23-kilometre course. You start by riding down to the roundabout and travelling all the way round to come back on yourself. There are 3 areas of caution on the course. The first is at Bromham, 4 kilometres into the course. This is a left turn, then into a right turn. You must sit up and slow down and obey the highway code. There is a long filter lane, so make sure you make full use of this. Apart from the hazard of the junction, after the right turn it immediately goes downhill to a sharp left-hand turn on a narrow bridge. You have right of way at this point. The second are the narrow bridges in Oakley, just before 18 kilometres. You will be warned by the marshal to sit up and slow down as you approach, as you cannot see the bridges until you clear the left-hand bend. By then it's too late to react to oncoming traffic. You may have to give way. After you completed the inner loop, you'll return to Bromham just before 21 kilometres. This time you must give way on the narrow bridge before the left and right-hand turn. When you reach the junction, you must sit up and slow down and obey the highway code. There is another long filter lane, so please make sure you make full use of this. The bike course is well signed. The mount-dismount line is on the road outside the park boundary. You will be warned to slow down before the dismount line. You must mount your bike after the mount line by having one complete full contact with the ground after the mount line. You must dismount your bike before the dismount line, having one complete foot contact with the ground before the dismount line. The run course is a single lap course following the lakes on your left hand side before following the path round to the left. Make sure you turn right before the electricity pylon on the opposite side of the lake. You are running against the fixed signage. Our signage is clean and bright. If you are wearing a number belt, please ensure the number is on the front. Runners 1 and 2 keep to the right of the finish arch. Only runner 3 goes under the arch to finish the race. Please ensure you return your timing chip after the race. First aid cover. We have a professional medical team at the event, so please notify the nearest marshal if in need of help or see a fellow competitor in trouble. The marshals are there for your safety. It is your responsibility to know the course. Please be courteous and respectful towards the event team. Please remember we have worked incredibly hard to put this event on. There will be people watching, so please ensure your conduct out on the road is at the highest standard. Enjoy the race.